celebrate our 11th wedding anniversary in the midst of a global pandemic, my wife Michelle and I decided to ride the 26-kilometer enduro course from the recent Blackstrap Funduro race. We had just wrapped up the first stage and were moving on to stage 2. If you haven't seen part 1 where we made our way through stage 1, be sure to head out to my channel and watch that one first. We'd head north along Old Road, which would take us back to the campsite where we started. We would then continue north along Fisherman's Point, a multi-purpose gravel trail which is shared by hikers and bikers. It runs along the eastern shore of Lake Blackstrap, so we were treated to some great views along the way. We would eventually get to the Mus Knuckle climb trail, which would take us up to the top for our descent down the blue-rated Mus Knuckle. The last time I rode Mus Knuckle, I went over the bars coming out of a berm and ended up getting 5 stitches on my lip. We were definitely getting to the fall weather here on the Canadian prairies. The temperature was about 12 degrees Celsius, which made for a good riding temperature, but the 32 km/h winds were not what we'd hoped for. I'd take it though, it wasn't out of the realm of possibility that it could have been snowing. The climb up Mus Knuckle gets the heart pumping, but not so much that you can't enjoy the views overlooking the lake. Michelle is still working on getting her biking lungs, so we stopped for rest regularly, which was fine. We really weren't in any type of hurry. The climb trail was actually going to double as the descent in stage 4 of the race. Being late in the season, there wasn't too much activity on the water that we could watch on the way up, but there was a few boats out taking advantage of the last bit of summer activities that they could. Once we got to the top, we had another rest and ate a few snacks before heading down Mus Knuckle.
I'll follow you.
What's that?
Yeah, I'll follow you. I know, I'll follow you, that's why.
You're scared to fall again.
Yeah. So, I think when we come back up, I think we take this road and then that connects with, I think then we can get on
I think we come back up here.
Yeah.
I don't want to come back up here.
That's what you gotta do.
I don't want to. That was a lot.
You can rest down there, have a snack.
I think that was a lot. I've never ridden this before. What if I died?
You won't, just go slow. Bunch of berms. There's only one part that I think it's this where it kind of narrows up a little bit and there's some roots, kind of like 2.5 Men, I think. Can't quite remember. They'll blend.
Michelle had never actually ridden this trail, so she was going to be pretty cautious while going down. The trail is pretty flowy with lots of berms, and a few rooty sections and jumps to keep it interesting. I decided to follow her down on this one in case I needed to warn her about any features coming up. All of the leaves had fallen recently, so the trail was pretty covered, making you wonder if there was any hidden rocks or roots hiding under them. I've ridden this trail a number of times, but not enough that I'd know where every root and rock is lurking.
Yeah, just roll over that. regrets the worm I did it down there. Huh? Yep, I was almost done. Hey.
We made it to the bottom without needing any stitches, so I considered that a success. That was a wrap on the second stage, and now it was time to move on to stage 3, the longest portion that would take us all the way up to the northern group of trails to ride another blue trail called Escalator. Be sure to tune back in next week to check that one out.
There, how was that?
Why is that easier than 2.5 miles?
You think it's easier? I think it's harder too, when you're going fast.
I really hope that you found this video entertaining, and if you did, why not hit that like button?
I'm not sure.
Now is also a great time to subscribe and hit that notification bell so you know when I post new videos. This is an easy way for you to support the channel. So until next time, stay safe and take it easy.